Sarah's smile really does like capture, I think it was the late 70s when that song came out. It really does capture like, dang. It grooves with the 70s.
Grooves really well, very soulful, yeah.
It's very much laid back. It's feel good. That's like my favorite term on this whole podcast. Mm-hmm. It's feel good. If it feels good, it's feel good. It grooves. It feels good. It makes you feel something.
Yeah. And he also seems happier about women in that.
Yeah, right. Not to lead too much into that thought, but if he had some bad experiences with women
they were later on,
then he came those hits. Before all of that, Sarah's Smile was, just the name of it, Sarah's Smile. The vocals are spot on.
Yeah. So if we didn't have Sarah's Smile, we wouldn't have had any of the 3 songs that
Thank
we
you.
Exactly.
That's why I'm saying my song is number 1.
You gotta fall in love to get your heart broken.
Hello, but no, real talk. Not to sound redundant, the song is just. It's different from what you would think of if you would just say Hall & Oates and you think of Man Eater, you think of the other 3 songs that were named. Damn, Sarah's Smile is like, oh, that's their early days. Oh, that's their ballad. You can call it a ballad. I do.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
It's. I'm nominating, as my top choice.
And you know what I love about Sarah's Smile?
Yeah.
If you were to take a songwriting class at, say, Berkeley, and you were being graded on how to structure a song,
that's right.
Sarah's Smile is the template.
Sure.
Like, beautiful verse, chorus structure, beautiful transitions, and just, like, it's not that the song's predictable, but the song always goes where it's supposed to go.
Yes. Yeah. That song is, I'll say it's the cusp of what traditional songwriting was during that time.
Yeah.
Not to bring the color scheme into it, but a lot of black artists were doing that.
Yep.
And they were killing it. They were dominating it. So these 2 white boys come along, you understand? Mm-hmm. And they do just as good a job, if not better, than those mainstream artists that have been out there. I'm talking about Earth, Wind, Commodores, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what's marvelous about that, though, is like in that the kind of black music scene, you had this pressure cooker of like, you had to write songs that good because that's the competitive landscape. It's sort of like the major leagues. Absolutely. And then all of a sudden you have this kind of upstart that's like used to their kind of like low D1, D2 kind of competition where maybe they're like the best player at like the 3rd school, they're not playing at Villanova or Michigan State. They're playing at like Central Arkansas. They're the Scottie Pippen. And then they come out and you're just into the big leagues and you're like, oh snap, they can do that here too?
Yeah.
So, that's what always kind of took me away about their songwriting.
Yeah. I think you said that so perfectly. I think Hall & Oates were like underdogs.
Yeah.
At the very start of their career. Underdogs. And then within a few short years, very short years, they're like these stars. Damn, they're writing hit after hit after hit. Well, at least one of them is. But anyway.
It was definitely not Oates.
Well, hey, we know
Leave a comment. Tell us who it was.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, they started off as those underdogs and they catapulted, super quickly. I didn't really care for their stuff later towards the end before they split apart, but those 5, 6, 7, 8 dozen songs that they came out that were hits, I'm a fan. I was a fan since I was like 7, 8 years old. Sarah's Smile is the first song that I ever heard. I was like, dang, they sound good.
I know.
Yeah,
and if you think Sarah's Smile sounds good, you probably think the shirt looks good. So you should totally buy one on our website at exoticyeyo.com/shop. Check it out. Grab some swag, baby. Oh, yeah. See this hat? This is OG swag because this guy right here is the unicorn. This is our Xotic Yeyo cap. If you want one of these, leave a comment. Say, yo, I want one of those badass looking unicorn hats. I'd like one for me, one for my sister, one for my brother, one for my mommy, one for my daddy, and one for my bald-headed granny because she totally needs a hat.
Don't forget your dog.
that's right. Yep.